Welcome to Back to Basics Live, our chat show with business owners on how they started, how they grew, and how they survived in business. Our guest tonight is the founder and owner of DeFi Athletics, an up and coming local sports brand. And stay tuned because we will be giving away one free shirt, a limited edition free shirt to one of our live audience tonight. All these coming up. So, hi again. For those who do not know me, I'm Joseph Migrino. I'm a practicing lawyer based in Ortigas Center in Pasig City. Apart from appearing in court, we also help business clients sort out their papers and requirements. With me, as always, is the lovely Jack Hugh. Hi, Jack.
Hi, hello. Hi, everyone who's tuned in
Hello.
tonight. Like episode 4. Hi,
Yeah,
Joseph.
episode
How are you,
4.
Attorney Joseph?
Yeah, one
Episode
month,
4
no?
na.
Grabe.
Yes. So, how's
I
everybody?
remember yung planning stage pa natin dyan, no? Parang ganun.
I know, planning stage, biglaan, diba? But like, yes. So, yeah, my name is Jeff. For anybody who doesn't know me, so I do a lot of hosting, acting, and I also own an online retail shop called French Doll. So it's women's wear. So yeah, that's what I do. And you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, socials, our socials, and YouTube. So I have good vibes with Jack Yu. So that's our my YouTube channel. So you can follow us there. So ayun naman, I'm so excited for tonight because
Oh,
it's kind of yung guest natin is right up in my alley because I'm into a lot. I'm into sports and adventure and of course mga clothing. So yeah, our guest for tonight is about the owner of DeFi Athletics. So alam mo na, sports, adventure, and clothing, all the mix. Yeah, gusto nating malaman kung about his business and during the pandemic, and that's why so exciting.
yeah. Kaya nga, parang shoutout muna tayo sa ating mga, well, yung mga nag-like, no? Sa mga audience natin live and those who are watching the replay sa Facebook and YouTube, no? Nakikita natin
Yes,
most of our views actually are from replay.
replay.
So, you
Yeah,
can
you can
catch
watch
us
our
sa
past
Facebook.
episodes. Yes.
Yeah. So,
So
it's
hello
episode
everyone.
4. Yung target mo, Jack, 'di ba, parang going to 20, no? Parang target natin is episode 20. So, we're nearing there.
Nearing there. Medyo,
Oo,
malayo pa, but
consistent.
you know how it is.
As consistent tayo. So anyway, ano bang ginagawa mo this week muna, Jack? Kasi we're still trying to, well, inaayos pa yata ni David ang kanyang ang kanyang setup ngayon.
Audio.
Hmm.
Okay. So this week, well, just trying to be productive,
Hmm.
shooting contents for my YouTube channel and, other show that I'm doing. So yun naman, busy. And then first time kong mag out of town yesterday or the other day
Okay,
ata.
okay.
So first time kong kailangan, to be out and about kasi I know we've been locked down for 3-4 months. So I went to the beach and for the day, and that actually helped me to parang relax and be like, parang everything with mentally, with
To
energy, like
center
body and
yourself siguro,
yeah,
no?
yeah. Kasi sometimes, alam naman natin itong pandemic, medyo it kind of brought all our energy down because we're all locked up sa bahay, diba? So yeah, it
Hmm.
kind of helped me recuperate again, like restart. So I'm like back in action. How about you? Kamusta naman? What did you do?
Okay naman, back to work naman kami lahat. Ito may mga nagko-comments. Hi LP from Ari Altre.
Hi,
LP
Ari.
Paredes. Ayun. So
Free?
excited for this episode. Kasi
Yes,
from what I
yes.
hear, parang maraming nag-aabang, no, doon sa release ng DeFi Athletics ngayon.
Oo, may launching. Oo, may tonight
Hmm.
meron atang launching na new product nila, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Hi,
Si
Johnny
Johnny
Boy.
Figueroa.
Nandito na naman si Johnny
Oo nga.
Boy.
Oo nga, oo nga.
Hello, ang nanalo ng burger.
Oo nga, oo nga.
Burger, yes. And
Ah,
tonight, guys, may ipamimigay kami na one shirt, right? One
yeah,
shirt
oo.
from DeFi Athletics. So,
Actually suot ko
yeah.
siya ngayon, pero ayoko munang
So, mo
pangunahan.
siya na.
Oo, ayokong pangunahan kasi yung guest natin yung mag-a-announce. So, let's introduce our guest so we can get
Yes.
to going.
You ready?
Sige. So Jack, our guest tonight is actually the founder and owner, no, of the up and coming athletics brand Defy Athletics.
Wow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Mr. David Decena. Hi, David.
Woo!
Hi
Hi,
everyone. Hi, good
David.
evening.
Welcome. Thank you
Hello,
for
magandang
guesting on
gabi.
our show, Back to Basics. Thank you
Mm.
for taking
Thanks for
time.
having me, Joseph and
Yes.
Jack. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes. So, kamusta naman? How's everything? How's the like the COVID and the Defy Athletics treating you like this lockdown season? Kamusta naman?
Well, basically, kaya nung nag-GCQ na tayo, medyo operational na tayo, no? But sometimes it's hard to source fabric, lalo na for big projects kasi a lot of employees or warehouses are still closed or like wala pa silang access to commute or to jeeps to work. So medyo mahirap pa rin but we're making do naman. So but matagal lang yung orders. hindi lang na on time right now because of all the lockdowns.
So
Oh.
David, let's pull back muna. Ano ba tong Defy Athletics, no? Can you please tell us something about it?
Yeah,
What is
sure.
Defy?
Basically, Defy Athletics is my brand. I started it 5 years ago. Um, I worked in advertising for about 6, 7 years, and then I realized na I wanted to start my own brand or like carve my own path, diba? Kasi
Mm-hmm.
parang hindi na fulfilling yung job ko dun sa advertising eh. So
Mm-hmm.
I want as a natural creator, no. Sabi ko I want to create something that lasts longer like may legacy ka may iwan. So pag like example for Defy, sabihin natin you get one of our jerseys, you wear it, you win a championship, and then those memories last forever, diba? And then those memories will be linked to that shirt, so or
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
merchandise or whatever you get. So kung ako tatanungin mo, mas importante pa yun kaysa sa kahit anong monetary value is linking a very solid memory or a victory to our brand. So hindi makakalimutan ng customer natin.
Yes.
So
Oo.
David, no, you said you parang may design background ka ba? Parang advertising background 'yan. Yung sa'yo talaga, di ba?
Yes.
So why did you choose parang sports? Paano ka napunta sa sports
Well,
area?
actually, para siyang cheesy na kung pakinggan, but I think it was destiny, no? Because
Okay
I
lang 'yan,
was
okey lang 'yan.
ever syempre passion siya eh. So
Oo.
I think if you're passionate about something, I don't think you'll consider it work, no?
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's like when I design or I see my jerseys on the back of players who play or win, or even lose, kasi it's part of the game talaga. Uh, it's parang fulfilling siya for me kasi suot nila yung gawa ko, no? But it all
Mm-mm.
started actually when nung I was, I think, baka grade 5 pa eh, no? I was designing the jerseys for my friends in basketball sa mga barangay leagues, no? So ako talaga tagagawa. And then aabangan ko na every year yung mga bagong designs, pag-aaralan ko. It was
Mm.
really a passion for me, so I designed it. Uh, I wasn't even thinking of it as a career, but just a hobby, no? And then
Yeah.
eventually, I met someone who could supply me, no? Be my subcontractor for DeFi. And then eventually, I thought about, baka pwede nga talaga siyang maging career.
Yeah.
So, eventually, I left my job kasi hindi ko na magawa yung responsibilities ko sa job
Mm-mm.
ko. Ang dami na ring ang dami na inquiry sa DeFi. No? So, it all started there and then tuloy-tuloy na, exponential every year. Dumadaming clients, mas maraming recognition. But syempre, hindi pa tayo satisfied. So, we want to be bigger.
Of course, diba? Progression is the key to get bigger and bigger.
Yes.
Yeah, and then diba you supply all the merch for all the Spartan race, right?
Yung
For
Yeah,
some of their merch that they sell,
what
yeah,
kind
we,
of
we,
ano ba
we
'yan?
yeah,
do. Yeah.
Oo.
which I
We're
think is
looking at
so
the
cool.
pictures now, di ba? There.
Sorry, what? Come again?
Yung pictures, we're looking at the pictures now. Can you explain, can you
Oh,
run
that picture.
through? Oo.
Oh,
Gold
okay.
medal.
So basically, yung idea behind yung gold medal brand is we got to outfit a few national teams last year for the SEA Games, and you remember naman na we won as one, legit we won as one last year. We topped the medal rankings, and I think we got to dress I think 6 to 7 national teams, and I think those 7 or 6 won gold. OCR won gold. Uh, I have to find my list, but a lot of them won gold. And I think may
Wow.
record holder pa of the fastest, I think dun sa, parang 30 seconds lang siya dun sa isang obstacle. Ang galing eh.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
got to outfit for archery, sepak takraw, they won gold as well. And then a lot of other sports pa. I mean, I think, it was my biggest dream actually before DeFi started. I wish I could outfit a national team for the Philippines. Kasi growing up, syempre pinag-aaralan mo yung mga designs ng jersey. So nakikita mo yung mga national team natin na bakit ganun lang yung suot nila. Like, I always
Mm.
compare it to the Team USA or
Yeah.
Spain or other teams, no, internationally when they compete. It's always so thematic when they come up with designs. But sa atin, it always looks like parang iba yung gumawa dito, iba yung gumawa doon, iba yung gumawa dito. So, um, sana I
So yeah,
mean,
that's your
kami,
vision, kumbaga. Yeah, that's your
yes,
vision
it
na
was fulfilled kahit
distribution
paano.
yung ano. I mean, gusto mo parang mas maraming sports na mabihisan na parang local Filipino brand, parang ganyan, 'di
Yeah.
ba?
Yes. Na, I mean, we can do
Oo.
it here, diba? Like, mataas tingin natin sa Nike, Adidas, of course, because they're one of the biggest, if not the biggest brands. No? But if you look at local talent, local suppliers, local
Mm.
artists, athletes, if we
Mm.
just put our heads together, we can produce something, diba? Internationally known, or
Yes.
at least sikat. Or, I mean, kaya natin lumaban sa Nike if ever.
Oo naman, and I love your designs. That's what I'm saying. Kasi before, the whole, like, growing up, I'm always into sports, adventure. So I'm always part of mga varsity team, diba? Like volleyball o kung ano man sports. And cheerleading, like I'm always in the top, like mga
Yeah, yeah,
cheerleaders.
yeah.
So my biggest one, so especially I love fashion because I own a fashion brand also. But when I was younger, I'm always into like looking yung sa jersey, 'di ba, our uniforms sa sports, sa cheerleading and volleyball, parang sometimes I get disappointed kung kunyari ang pangit ng quality. Tapos 'di ba, like yung design, I would always be like, oh, it has to be like this color, ganyan. But like the quality, and then ang init, 'di ba? Of course, you're sweating, and then it's 'di ba yung material niya, parang tas babaho pa kung masyadong pawis.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
that's why parang we need something like a brand na talagang locally made, represent na pwede talagang pang international level, like DeFi
That's true.
Athletic. So yeah.
Oh, yun nga. 'Pag tinignan mo ang brand niya, parang comparable na talaga sa mga existing na, 'di ba? Parang
And then the
nakakabilib-bilib.
quality also kasi yeah, yun yung sinasabi ko pagka alam mo naman tao pag napawisan yung iba amoy pawis na, so it has to be something na 'di ba yung talagang quality
Yun talaga
na
yung
good.
concern mo ano, yun talaga.
Oo, yung iba na oo. So
David, may nagsasabi
Yes.
dito sa lizards talaga yan nag-start. Can you elaborate on that?
Yan yung one of the earliest designs ng jerseys namin na hindi ako agree.
Okay.
lizards.
Hindi ako agree dun sa design na yun. Na-overrule yung design ko, na-overrule. So,
Okay.
inaasar lang ako niyan, for sure.
Shoutout daw kay Coach Raymond Tobias of the Lizards.
See?
Yan.
I think those are my friends. They're listening here.
Oo nga.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
we're waiting for
yeah.
your announcement, no? Yung na free na yung ano mo, yung design. Team 9. How about this
Yeah,
Team
yeah,
9?
yeah. Yeah,
So
dun na-practice yung jersey design skills
Mm.
ko sa Team 9 nung bata kami sa basketball. So, shout out sa Team 9. Dun kami gumawa ng jerseys, and then eventually naging career ko na siya. Until now, ako pa rin gumagawa nila.
so
Pero
5 years, yeah, 5 years na yung DeFi Athletics, right?
Yes, we turned 5
So
this June.
congratulations this
Thank
June. And
you.
then all the designs ba, like you do it, like you design it, or sabihin natin if you have a client and they have specific na they tell you what design they want and you do it, or you actually design for them.
Well, lahat ng designs actually sa akin talaga galing, except
Uh-huh.
for when the clients demand na ito yung look nila, or may certain or may in-house artist na sila na gumawa, no? So, But as much as possible, 99%, it's everything is in my design. Hindi ako payag na
Nice.
may gagawa. Siyempre, um, yun nga, sinasabi mo nga, legacy mo yun. So, you want everything made by you. But of course, when the clients demand or at least request na meron na silang design, of course, clients always win. So, ibibigay mo na yun sa kanila.
Mm. Ito, meron pa
Yeah.
from
So
watching all
Ruth,
the way from Singapore.
That's my sister. She's in
Yeah.
Singapore. Hello. Thank you for
that's your
watching.
sister.
Yes. She's a nurse in Singapore.
Ruth.
Hello.
Tama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
marami kang fans talaga. So anyway, David, no, let's go to your business na. So
Yes.
Yes.
when you say you design, no, how many people are we talking about na nagde-design diyan? And how yung doon sa business nyo ngayon as it stands now?
Well, for the design talaga, ako lang. Actually, I handle marketing, design,
Mm.
social media, and of
Yeah.
course, yung accounts, key accounts when I go to clients and present,
Yeah.
ako yun. But under me, I think we're four. I have my sister Rebecca. She handles operations and production management, and then I got my
Mm.
mom for accounting and paniningil kasi magaling kasi sa old work ng mom ko. That was her
Mm.
job. So, and then I have a liaison, Jo. Shout out kay Jo, masipag yan.
Hi.
She
Mm.
always does the dirty work. No, well, I used to do everything, but since the company is getting bigger, you have to delegate. So I have that team. I
Mm.
think 2 years na yata yung team ko na yan. Very reliable. And ang dami na namin pinagdaanan. So hopefully
Nice.
mag-grow pa kami.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so, but design-wise, sa
Yeah.
akin lang talaga nanggaling. And I
Nice.
research for my designs. I ask input from the clients. And if they have,
Yeah.
I would consider those inputs. But if they don't, freehand ako ng bahala. Ibibigay ko na lang sa kanila agad. Most of the time naman na-approve. So, swerte tayo.
Yeah. I love your designs. Ganda.
Thank
So
you.
So David, no, nakwento mo kanina na parang you custom make no yung the designs for your clients. Ano bang
Yes.
direction mo moving forward? Parang yung starting from now kasi as you know, 'di ba, maraming canceled sports events, 'di ba? Na usually sila yung mga clientele mo. Because of
Yes, yes.
what happened now, ano bang direction ng DeFi?
Well, yeah, yung initial strategy for the company was focus mainly on custom. Because
Mm.
when you go into retail,
Mm.
mahirap, madugong laban yan. You're competing
Mm.
with a lot of brands. I'm not saying na wala tayong laban, but with the limited budget that we have to play it smart, no? We can't go into it head on na parang we have unlimited budget. So we have to target certain events, certain clients or influencers, diba,
Yes.
to communicate our brand. So
Communicate daw.
um,
No. Communicate.
so right so so right now, since we're focusing on customization, we're also trying to branch out into merchandise. So isa na
Nice.
yan dun sa ila-launch nating t-shirt ngayong gabi, yung Team PH na 2020.
Woohoo.
Actually, yung variant niyo last year was very well received because of the SEA Games. Eh. So it was a
Mm.
Philippine themed shirt. So this time around, sublimation naman ang ginamit natin sa pag-produce. Explain ko ba sa yung sublimation,
Okay,
Joseph?
quickly lang siguro, quickly. Ano makaibahan? Alam natin ng ang silk screen, alam natin 'yon. Siguro no, yung silk screen,
Yes.
resilk, tas parang lalagyan mo lang ng
Yeah,
parang
so
pencil, 'di ba?
Mm-hmm.
yung screen printing is like the traditional way of printing or like creating
Yeah.
designs on a shirt or jersey. Then ipapahid yung paint, you have a screen, no?
Mm-hmm.
Meron ng bago, actually hindi na siya bago, lumang technology na siya. But
Mm.
it was underutilized, no? When you look back siguro 6-7 years in the industry of sublimation printing, it's called sublimation printing.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi ganun kaganda yung designs nila. So parang nagmumukhang cheap yung goods. Pero sa totoo
Mm.
lang, kulang lang talaga sa design direction ito. So
Yeah.
fast forward a few years later, ang dami ng sports designers, ang dami ng graphic
Mm.
design. So
Yeah.
naisip nila parang, uy, pwede pala gamitin tong sublimation
So ano ang sublimation nga? What
to print
sublimation?
anything you want. So if you have a certain design, oops,
Mm.
wala ba ako?
Nawala yung ano, yung camera mo siguro. Baka nawala ng ano, ng battery.
No, but we can hear you. So,
I can hear you. Oh, okay naman 'yan.
yeah.
Okay. So, anyway, nung dumami na yung designers nga, biglang
Mm.
nag-boom yung market ng sublimation. So, sublimation
Mm.
is the process of parang you have a blank white fabric, no? And then you print on a stencil na papel and then i-heat press mo sa fabric. And whatever
Mhm.
you print on that
Ah,
paper, lalabas siya sa fabric. Like your shirt, the one I sent you,
Yeah.
ano yan, sa paper yan and then pinrest sa fabric. And then, hindi na siya natatanggal. So, any design that you wanna put, lalabas siya.
okay. Sige, ano mo muna yung video mo, David? Kasi I
Sige.
think we're in a point now you're going to introduce na yung the design. Ayun ayun na namin pangunahan. So, while
Yes.
you do that, i-up na natin. Do you mind? Ilabas ko na then you can
Yeah,
give
sure,
a
yeah, sure.
sige. Here. This is it.
Yeah, basically, yes, that is it.
Wow.
Ang daming
That is
nagtatanong.
nice.
This is the Team PH, Defy Athletics Team PH 2020 uh, shirt. It's
Mm.
basically a derivative of the shirt last year, no? But we're using
Yeah.
sublimation now. And we
Mm.
are more, I think we played the colors more. So we used like the Philippine colors. Kasi yun yung mga angal na narinig ko last year. Bakit hindi Philippine blue or red ang ginamit mo? Kasi I
Yeah.
used like a sky
Mm.
blue type of
Mhm.
color eh. So this year, naglabas. Marami kasing may gusto ng black lalo sa workout. Or whoever
Mm.
na nag-aano sa fitness, like black.
Hindi magbabaka
Unang-una
Yeah.
nakakapayat siya.
no?
I love black.
Hindi
That's
naman
why
siya
I'm so
nagbabaka.
excited. Yeah.
Hindi rin siya so if medyo body conscious ka, it also hides your curves. So, but in general, if you're like an active person, maraming mahilig sa black. So we decided with this colorway, and this will be on sale starting tomorrow. Actually, we will be posting it on the. Oh yan, so ni Joseph, ganda.
Yun nga, suot mo nga eh. Oh.
Yan. Ako susutin ko yan.
Yeah.
And then I'll post it on my Instagram. Yeah, because you made a shirt for me also with the Jack, right? So I'll be posting that also on my
Yun, oh.
Instagram, guys.
Ayan,
Love.
personalize
Yes.
pa yan. Oh. Talagang
Ganda,
custom work
diba?
talaga. Nakakahiya kasi yung
Yes.
picture kanina parang ang macho ng lalaki tapos parang ako'y sunod, parang nakakahiya bigla.
Hindi, wala yan doon. Kaya mo na rin yan.
Yeah. Ganda. Yeah, that's nice.
Yan, flex. So basically, yung shirts natin, aside from it's limited edition and it's also custom, no? You can put your name on the sleeves. So if you want to put your, I don't know, your IG tag or your last name or your first name or your nickname, that's possible. Except for emojis, of course, kasi mahirap na ilagay yun. But yeah, you can write, ang difference nito from last year, you can custom print your name on it. And then on the other sleeve, we have the surpass limits. That's our tagline for this year. Kabilang sleeve.
Oo nga, tama yan.
Thank you.
Surpass limits. I like that tagline,
Yes.
ha? Totoo naman eh. It has to be limitless, kumbaga. Just, di ba? Surpass your
Yeah,
limits.
it's another way of saying
Tanong ni
Defy
Johnny
as
Boy
well.
Quirona actually. Yun nga, what's the tagline or slogan of Defy?
Ayan, surpass limits.
Exactly. Surpass limits. No?
Yeah, that's that.
Well, explain na lang natin yung bakit natin ginamit yung name na Defy. Well, basically,
Ano muna natin, David, yung camera mo naman, nami-miss ka na namin eh.
sige.
Pwede mo i-ano yung
I think pag nag-exit ako, maayos ko.
Sige. I-ano natin yung balikan natin yung itong pag-usapan namin ni Jackie yung design na to.
Sige, I will just fix my camera.
Sige. Alam ko parang
Okay.
magulo. So
Yeah.
yun nga, Jack, di ba meron kang ganito? Jackie nakasulat dito.
Jack, Jack. I love it because I love black. I always wear black, and of course represent Philippines, Philippine color. Like I always like yung Philippine flag and logo. Even when I was doing yung Amazing Race Asia, diba? Like I was the Philippine team, so I would make sure that me and Aubrey, like we have the Philippine flag na naka-attach sa backpack namin, like merong ganon, you know, and then sa shirt namin to represent talaga
Kailangan
Philippines.
natin alalahanin yun, you were in kay ni Aubrey Miles, I think, no?
We're the Philippine team sa Amazing Race Asia
Asia,
season
yeah.
1, yung first season. So I always, syempre, we gotta be proud and represent our country. So we would always put and stitch yung Philippine logo sa backpack namin. So every time we travel and do our challenge sa Amazing Race, they would always have the Philippine logo. So that's why I'm happy na, like with your new design, David, na talagang Philippine colors and Philippine, di ba? Yung kumbaga, represent nga. And it's
Yes.
really, really amazing.
Yun nga.
What you're
So,
doing.
bakit DeFi? Sige, before you fixed your camera, you were about to say eh.
Mm.
Yeah. So, basically, fine, no? Ang Pilipino kasi, inherently mahilig sa underdogs, di ba? So, ano ba ang ginagawa ng underdogs? They always defy or they always beat the bigger or stronger competition. So, mahilig tayo sa ganun eh. So, naisip ko a few years back, sabi ko, bakit hindi pa siya nagagamit as a concept or as a brand name? It's a very strong message, no? It's very inherent in Filipinos sa palaban sila, no matter what the
Matigas
obstacles
ulo.
or no matter how hard it is. Well, yeah, to a certain extent, matigas ulo. Yeah, but yun yung ibig sabihin ng defy. Matigas ulo mo, ayaw mo magpatalo, gusto mo umabante. So, I think kaya naging rin siya popular with fitness in OCR because in their sport, you have to consistently fight yourself na parang do not give up. Ang hirap na ng obstacles na to pero you have to keep pushing, di ba? Well, in general, in all sports naman, that's a common theme but pinaka-apparent yan sa obstacle course racing kasi ang hirap ng ginagawa nila. Have you tried it?
Which one? The Spartan?
Obstacle course and Spartan,
Obstacle course, not yet, but I actually want to join that, yung Spartan race. I've been wanting to do that because I like that kind of shows, yung mga ganyan, and then like the ninja, ano ba yun? Yung
Ninja 100?
Warrior.
Ninja Warrior. So
Warrior.
those are my type of, those are my type of like mga race if I'm gonna do a race yung may obstacle talaga. But like, so I've been wanting to join that actually, but yeah. Mahirap na. Yung monkey bars lang feeling ko, mahirap kasi parang I like, with the grip and all, but then, But tama nga
you have to be strong.
Oo.
Galing kay Jed Fideliaga. DeFi is both a brand name and a tagline because it means transcending boundaries and established norms.
I like that. I like that.
Sa Cebu. They're building a fan base for
DeFi. May fan base ka pa sa Cebu. Siyempre, everywhere in the world.
I'm actually from Cebu so mayang gabi. Mayang gabi.
Yeah, pero David, like, so let's talk about nga rin naman sa business. When it comes to, like, alam naman natin, lahat ng businesses during this lockdown, this pandemic, diba, sa COVID, kamusta naman, naapektuhan ba kayo or not really? Like, did you, or nag-thrive kayo? Since nasa inyo na, diba, it's retail naman it's like, and you don't have a physical shop, right? It's all people can order online, and every business, pag online business, it's still monetizing and like, diba, working. So, kamusta naman during the lockdown?
When the lockdown started around, I think March or April, yun talaga mahirap kasi we had a lot of accounts na hindi natuloy. And those were big accounts. And alam mo naman dito sa Philippines, pag summer season, sports talaga no? Sabay-sabayan. Basketball league, volleyball leagues, everything. Football leagues, tournaments, everything. So, ang daming nawalang potential clients and current clients kasi of course hindi nila papagawa kasi wala events. But we were lucky enough to
parang sakto na natanggal right before magsimula silang mag-order sa inyo. Sabay nagka-lockdown tapos na-cancel lahat yung mga games, di ba?
Yes.
Events kasi, di ba?
Ang good thing doon, hindi pa namin nagawa. So wala pang losses.
Buti na lang.
That's a good thing about it.
Yeah.
Buti na lang. Pero kung nasimulan na yon, ang sakit doon kasi wala na yung event. I remember one event that we were supposed to do. It was a run. I think I'm not allowed to say what it was, but it was a night run. And then that was supposed to be like 2,000 shirts And then biglang nagkaroon ng directive from their US office na parang i-cancel because of COVID. So can you imagine yung nawalang business na 2,000 shirts? Sakit,
Yeah.
sayang, di ba?
Mm.
So, maraming ganun. I'm sure marami ring suppliers na nawalan ng business. So, luckily enough, last year, nag-diversify ng product line. Kasi if you think about it, sports is very seasonal, no?
Mm.
But I got a chance to supply for a construction company. So,
Yeah.
nag-diversify kami in a way na pwede na kami mag-supply ng uniforms for them, office uniforms, construction uniforms. So, even if nawala yung sporting events, meron pa rin tayong tumatakbong business. Yun nga lang, mabagal. We supply for construction, but mabagal because of, like, it's hard to source fabrics now eh. But, unti-unti naman nila binabawasan yung lockdown. So, bumibilis na rin yung work kahit paano. So, we're about to complete
Business
another
picking up.
project,
Yeah,
maybe in
business
2-3
picking up.
weeks.
Mm.
Yeah, business picking up, and then it never actually went away. Meron ding maliliit na orders. Actually, gusto ko i-shoutout yung team na yun. OCRC, nag-order sila from UAE and the Philippines, even if it was lockdown. Gusto talaga nila magpagawa ng shirt. So, that was
Nice.
very welcome sa amin because it was business eh.
Um,
It kept the ball rolling for us. So,
so usually yan, no, yung
uh,
yung sports team and corporate teams usually, no, yung parang I saw yung sa mga
yes,
pictures from companies.
yes, um, like for Chevrolet, we supply for Chevrolet Philippines, Volvo as well. Meron din for Accenture, yung football team nila. I
Yeah.
think we also made for the volleyball. I'm not sure.
David, kailangan
But
ko
I
lang
think we did.
kailangan ko lang 'tong
Yes.
singit, no. May tanong yung ito, kapatid ko
Yes,
'to
go.
actually eh. Tinatanong niya yung
Yeah.
kailan ng golf apparel.
Ah,
Kasi nakita ko meron kang
malapit na.
design golf, no? Parang nakita ko sa Instagram mo, meron kang going
Yes.
that direction.
Yes, basically that's the direction of DeFi this year and the next. We're trying to expand to other sports as well. We have golf. We're working on golf, and we're working with the women's line. So
Nice.
if we're actually working with the influencer now, she's gonna help us develop the line and promote it as well. And
Is that
kasi
for golf?
Women's
no,
line
for
yan.
women's.
Just
Women's,
all
sorry.
women.
That's for
Yeah,
women's.
okay.
Yeah. And then for golf, we were planning to release it. Dapat actually April eh. Dapat meron na. April or May.
Yan.
But of course, COVID. So na backtrack lahat na sidetrack lahat. So na tayo, we're targeting for late third quarter or early fourth quarter tayo.
Ayan inano ko na yung kapatid ko, wag na akong magreklamo diyan. So yun nga, I'm looking for the picture pero sige, go ahead.
Yeah, so yun yung direction natin for the year, and eventually pag mas madali na kumuha ng fabric, mas mabilis natin gawin yung mga designs. Kasi right now, tayo parang naka on hold or parang naka-suspend lahat. So
Hindi pa ba kayo balik
sana
operation? Ang
balik na, but
balik na,
yung
diba?
fabric sourcing yung mahirap. Yung mga ganun.
Yeah, that's true.
David, pa-shoutout daw si Justin Angeles, no?
Shoutout kay Justin Angeles.
Ayan. Okay, so if they want to buy...
He's one of my biggest clients, by the way.
Siya, ang biggest client?
One of my biggest clients, yeah.
So yeah,
he taught me golf.
People
He taught me to play golf as well.
If people want to buy your products and kung gusto magpagawa sa'yo, so where can they find you? Like lahat online, just on social media?
Yes, they can go to our Facebook.
Tama naman yan, DeFy Athletics PH.
Yes, that's our handle on Instagram.
All right, so Facebook and Instagram.
Yes, and we're working on the website now. Hopefully matapos siya early August. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's the DeFy Golf.
Ito yung DeFy Golf. Yan. Hinanap ko talaga.
Marami na akong friends actually na nag-inquire about that. So, nape-pressure na rin ako to release it.
Good,
nice.
Nice.
Kasi kailangan ng new fashion talaga for golf eh. Parang feeling ko nga rin pare-pareho lang eh, di ba?
Yes.
Yeah.
Siyempre gusto natin Pinoy made. So,
Yeah, yun
Yun
nga.
yung,
That's the best. Kaya maganda
Oo
'tong flagship
naman.
na ano mo na
3% Philippines. Kaya yun nga.
so kailan
yes.
masisimula 'tong mabenta 'tong when you say limited edition, how many are we talking about?
Well, in terms of parang not really quantity, parang availability lang siya kasi it's custom eh. So, once
Yeah.
they order, gagawin pa yan well from scratch kasi it's gonna be customized with your name on it. So, siguro meron lang tayong 2-month period na available siya sa shop na you can order na may custom with your name. And
Mhm.
eventually, we'll see if we'll leave it there or we're gonna change the design. Usually, pinapalitan ko naman yung design eh para iba naman yung itsura pag bumili. Para example, like ikaw, Joseph, wala kang, sabihin natin release 200 orders lang. Out
Mm.
of 10,000 people, isa ka dun sa 200 na may Team PH, di ba? So,
Yeah, yun
Mm.
nga. Kaya nga yung rarity yung hinahabol din natin dito, yung limited yung pagkaka-limited niya. So, you have 2 months. Yun yung initial run kumbaga.
yes, that's an initial run. And then, all our merch naman is limited talaga. Kasi I want people to buy, of course, all my merch. But at the same time, alam mo naman yung tao, no? They wanna look unique. Example, I'll give you an example. You go to the gym, you're wearing the same shirt. Di ba? It's kind of embarrassing. Parang
True.
nakakahiya, parang gusto mo mag-bis. Like you, Jack, I'm sure
Oo.
if you find somebody wearing the same outfit, parang I might change. So,
Yeah, kailangan talaga
uh,
Uuwi ka na
iba-iba.
lang, no? Uuwi.
And you know, like
may
kasi,
uuwi sa atin.
yes. And even sa sports, when you're doing sports, you feel empowered or good na you're doing sports, pero fashion pa rin. Kumbaga, you like what you're wearing. It actually gives you additional boost of energy. For me, for
Yes.
me, I'm talking about that. When I go to the gym and work out, parang if I like what I'm wearing, parang mas talagang mas pumped up ako. I don't know, it's just, siguro it's mental, but like, yeah, I think it's good. So if you have good merch, like clothes, especially for sports, that helps a lot too.
So teka
Yeah,
lang,
I think
David,
I
no?
think what you wear during your yes.
Hindi, kasi ano lang muna natin, pasok muna natin to before wala ka na naman yung camera mo. Pero ipasok muna natin to before we go
O
we
sige.
go on to this, ano. Kasi from what I understand, we're giving a shirt,
Yeah.
tama ba?
Yes. You're giving a
Yes.
shirt na may custom name nung whoever
Sino yung
wins.
nanalo?
So
Yan, yan.
how do you pick ba? Yung mga nag-comments ba or yung mga nandyan
Yeah,
sa
so when people comment, you guys can
nanonood?
comment on our the live chat. You can comment hashtag surpass limits and hashtag defy everything. So if you comment on that, yan, and we're gonna pick the lucky winner who's gonna get a limited edition ng new shirt
Ay,
ng
ang
Defy
suot mo.
Limits. Yan, oo. So guys,
Yeah, kayo yung mauuna.
type it, oo.
Ano mo
So
muna
yan.
yung camera mo, David. Nami-miss ka namin eh. Kasi,
Yes. Yung app ko weird. So sorry, sige, balik ko.
so, sige.
Yeah. So
So,
yeah, guys. So if you want to get a limited edition of that Defy shirt, so hashtag surpass limits and hashtag defy everything.
we'll pick
And
that randomly, no? From the
randomly kung sino
randomly
ang
mo lang natin
mananalo.
piliin. Before we end the interview, yung random na lang. Kasi, well, siguro si Jack mamimili ng random. Kasi,
Ikaw na.
marami
Ikaw na.
dito.
Ako na maybe the last time eh. Or maybe
Sige.
si David.
Si David siguro. He
Si
can,
David na lang mamili, di ba? Kung sino ang
Hmm.
lucky winner for tonight. Ako na lang
Kasi
namili
I'm
ng
sure
burger.
nahihiya mamigay yan sa mga kaibigan niya, no? So at least yung mga yung mga hindi niya kilala siguro ibibigay yan.
Tingnan nyo naman guys, napaka-generous na show. Every show, meron kaming pinamimigay na products. So
Oo nga.
susunod si Attorney Joseph na yung pamimigay natin.
Wala na manonood. Grabe ka naman.
So yan, exciting. At least, diba? Kamusta naman the shirt? I mean, mukhang
Maganda
parang
siya
hindi mo
actually.
tinanggal yan ah. Ha?
Magano parang dry fit. Tawag ba diyan dry fit, no? Tawag.
Dry fit. Oo.
Hmm.
So,
Maganda siya.
ayan, welcome back.
Medyo
Welcome back, David.
May
Ayan, so
commercial
sabi
yung camera ko.
So David,
Sabi
ikaw
mo-
na lang mamili nung from
Oo.
the ano.
Ay, ako ba? Wag, kasi
Oo,
may
ikaw
fans
na.
ako
So
dyan.
before,
Baka
yeah.
magalit. Hindi ko pinili.
Oh, ikaw na lang, Joseph, Attorney
Sige,
Joseph.
will you just
Kasi ako namili the last time eh.
kaya nga, we'll
So,
just go to the comments, tapos parang blind search na lang mamaya, tapos pag unang maklik with the hashtag, the past limits, defy everything, yun na lang. Okay? Sige. So,
Yeah,
sige,
go,
pero
go.
habang nag-aano pa yung mga
okay.
tao, let's continue, parang let's finish yung, ano bang, what's happening
Ah,
with DeFi now? What's the future of DeFi?
yeah. So we're basically still building the brand, no? Since we focused on customization for the past few years, we're slowly adding merchandise, so retail. So once we have the website up, ano na tayo? I think we're gonna link it with Shopify, so it's easier for
Okay.
everyone to buy. You just order in Shopify. Meron namang sizes doon, may size guidelines, so they will help us in giving you our products. No? So eventually, we'll add more products there. Aside from shirts, no, meron tayong mga caps na rin,
May pinakita
possible
ka sa akin
jackets.
ng isang araw, David, yung
Unique
parang
bags
may
first.
napapalit
Yeah,
ka
yeah,
na,
yeah.
no? Oh, do you have
Ano
it?
ba yun?
Hindi pa.
Bini.
Sa ano na yun? Sa Instagram ko i-release kasi may
Okay.
aayusin pa ako. Hindi pa siya final, hindi pa siya
Parang
final.
bandana na you can wear
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's a multifunctional headwear, no. So pwede siyang mask, pwede
Yeah.
siyang
I use
parang
that.
half mask,
I
right?
use that a lot.
And then pwede siyang bandana, pwede siyang headband. So it's multifunctional.
Of
We'll be
course, with the
releasing
DeFi
it.
brand. Yan, with the
Yeah, of
DeFi
course,
brand.
of course.
Maganda.
It'll have our designs on it. And I think we will also release a Team PH version of that. So para terno na pag tumakbo ka
Para
naka Team PH shirt.
para naka-uniform ka na ganito.
Yeah,
Yun na
yeah, yeah.
yun. Covered up in DeFi Athletics. Diba?
May mask ka na, may shirt ka pa. So parang full gear.
Yan.
Pasensya
And
na
then
kung
eventually,
nakikita niyo ako nakapikit ha, kasi parang I'm trying to tinitignan ko kung paano ko maano yung sa hashtag na random eh. Ni-scroll ko yung comments, tas pag magki-click ako, lalabas diyan if both hashtags nandun, kita nating lahat kung sino.
yan, lagyan nyo rin ng boost hashtags and
Pinapracticean ko lang
surpass
muna kaya
limits.
pikit-pikit ako. kaya parang pinapractice ko paano maging random. Ang hirap naman, at least may preba tayo, no? So sige. So wala ka
Okay.
pang physical stores. Are you planning to put out parang physical stores in the near future or
Well, that was my plan early this year. Pero parang ano lang, anong tawag dito? Parang maliit na stall sa gyms lang, ganyan. We were actually negotiating a deal with Obstacle Central in Quezon City. We wanted our merch there kasi they're one of our clients as well. Shout out kay Sir Coach Mark. Lalagyan kasi lalagyan sana namin sila ng parang stand or like merchandise display doon sa gym nila. It's an obstacle course gym in QC. So yun yung target namin eh. So we want our merch sana there. But unfortunately again, here comes COVID. So hindi na naman natuloy. So
But
that
at
was
least now
supposed to be our
everything's
first
open.
stall, yeah.
Oh, okay. But I
Sige.
think at least now everything's opening up and diba, back to GCQ and hopefully bumalik na ulit yung events. I don't think anytime soon, but at least people can still order your products.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah,
They
we
can do
want
especially
the
yung
workout at
workout
home.
from home. Di ba? Workout from home, maganda siya.
yes,
Yeah, uso
workout.
ngayon
Yes.
yan actually. Virtual runs, workout from home, or
and people still teach
biking.
sports. Yes, so yeah, for everybody like who wants to get the Defy Athletic shirt, where can people find you, David?
You can find us in Instagram. You just search
Defy
Defy
Athletic.
Athletic PH. Also in Facebook, same handle. We have the orange shield logo. So we will be having our Team PH 2020 shirts posted. If I can still post tonight, I will, but probably early tomorrow morning.
Sige.
Ayan.
So sige.
So, guys,
So sa mananalo, kailangan we have two hashtags. Kailangan dalawa kasi may nakikita ako dito isa lang eh. So if yun yung mapindot ko, hindi siya counted. So, kailangan dalawa. Kasi parang random eh. I-scroll ko tapos parang random tayo. Okay? So sige. Kita isa.
Go. Good luck.
Oy, meron na.
Ayan.
Dalawa. Oh.
Miss Ann Vic.
Miss Ann Vic. Surpass limits, defy everything.
Congratulations.
Random yan.
Congratulations.
Nakita nyo, di ako tumitingin sa screen. Nakatingin ako sa
Oo.
taas.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
So,
Miss Anvic.
Wow.
This
we'll
one,
need
limited
your sides
edition.
lang, no? And your name that you
Oo.
want to put on
Yeah,
your jersey.
i-message mo na. Kilala ko naman to si Anvic. Parang
Mm-mm.
ano siya, parang private message na lang for the details.
Okay.
Congrats,
Yes.
Anvic, for the shirt.
Congrats.
Meron
Congratulations.
tayo ng shirt. Ano na.
You're one of the first na meron.
Oh, one
Wow.
of the first, tingnan mo naman. Special ang ang show namin. Kaya thank you, David, for that.
Thank you, David. So yeah, 2
Thank you.
months to get, no? 2 months to get this
2
limited
months.
edition.
Yeah, it'll be available for 2 months and then let's see from there kung if I pull it out or may bago tayong design.
Sige. So before we end, let's go through yung mga comments. Marami nagko-comments dito. Sobrang dami mong fans, no? So Lea Etistola, watching from
Oh,
Down
yeah.
Under.
Watching
There.
from
Guys.
Australia.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Medyo
my
malayo.
sister.
That's your sister.
Another one
Yeah,
from
watching from
Australia din.
Western
There.
Australia. Hi, Mel.
Daming Australians.
Oo,
Mark.
Australian. Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Run through lang tayo sa mga comments natin. At least yung mga
That's my
live.
girlfriend. Hi. Thank you for
Oh.
watching.
Nice. Fiona. Hi, Fiona. Yeah. Hindi pa ganon. Hindi ganon.
Art yan eh.
Ganito na pala. Sorry.
Ganyan na
Nahalata
ngayon.
yung age natin.
Okay.
Nahalata yung age.
Yeah.
Si Nico Cabanero. Proud Pinoy made and high quality products.
Yeah.
Talaga.
Thank you, Sir Nico. Thank you.
Yeah.
Kaya nga. Pasadahan lang natin to. Defy, ito may nakita ko. Defy socks na lang kulang.
Mahirap yan. Mahirap pa yan. Mahirap pa yan. Next yan.
Yan. Sige.
Eventually.
Yun nga.
Okay.
So congrats ulit kay Anvic.
Congrats, guys. And thank you, David, for gracing us
Thank
with
you,
your
guys.
presence. And yes, for guesting on our show. And thank you for your shirt, the limited edition, for giving it away.
Thank you.
Tonight. Ayan.
And what are you looking forward to? For parang last word, what are you looking forward to sa Defy?
Well, I guess the more products probably from us and abangan yung women's line because I'm sure a lot of women are always asking us, wala ba kayong crop tops, wala ba kayong tank tops, wala kayong razorbacks or leggings or whatever.
Yan
We're working on that.
Yan yung mga sinusot ko, mga the tank,
yan, may pang-workout, Defy athlete ka na, Jack. Yan.
There you go. Ako, I'll be the first one, the first customer to get it.
Let's do it. Yeah, so we're working on the women's line. Eventually, maybe give us a few months kasi of COVID. After COVID, I'm sure go na yan. And Defy Golf and our website will be launched in less than 2 months probably. So you can see all the products there. And it will be easier for everyone to get the merch. So,
okay.
There. Yeah. Thank you for having me, Joseph. And, thank you very much.
Thank you, David, for being here. Thank you. Okay. Ayan, si Mr. David from Defy Athletics.
Yeah. Congrats ulit kay Anvic. Yes to women's wear, please. Yan. Talaga, yung hinahanap nila. Okay, so if you want to check out the Defy Athletics, yun nga, Facebook, Instagram, at Defy Athletics PH. Marami silang pictures doon. You can check their designs. Pero ito yung for sale nila ngayon for parang limited edition, 2 months.
Yeah, for 2 months. Okay.
So,
ayan. That's our episode. Overtime na naman tayo. Grabe. So, so thank you, David. And thank you for everyone who tuned in tonight. And we hope to see you again next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, balik na tayong 7 p.m. or it's gonna be 9
pa rin.
So next week, 9 p.m. guys. So hopefully you guys can still watch us and tune in next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Yeah. Okay. So thank you for everyone for joining. And anything you want to promote, Joseph?
Wala naman. Next week na lang.
Ayun na. So don't forget to follow us, Back to Basics, on Mint TV, and we also have our YouTube channel, right? YouTube channel and Facebook. and Instagram. Meron na ba tayong Instagram? Wala pa.
Meron pa yata, ewan ko.
Yeah.
Way pa
But
rin
yeah,
yata.
back to basics, guys. So next week's guest, meron na ba tayong about what business are we
About, yes,
talking
isang
about?
parang music school, no? From a music school, shifted online, which is very, very lucrative daw. Parang naging, they survived. So, very curious kung paano niya nagawa yan.
Oo,
So,
music school na biglang naging nag-switch online. So that's,
online.
yeah.
So, that's
That's there. So yeah, that's our guest for next week, guys. So hopefully you guys can tune in. And
okay.
yeah, that's it. So guys, don't forget to follow us. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So Jack Yu and French
Joseph.
Dolls, and of course, si
Joseph Miguel.
napakapogi attorney Joseph Migrino, my co-host. So
See
yes,
you next week. Bye.
see you next week, guys. Bye.